Yo, what is going on, Guardians, and welcome back to another Destiny 2 video. This is not a gameplay video. This is a this week at Bungie breakdown. So the TWABB. So this is the TWABB, second TWABB that I have done. So anytime the this week at Bungie is, I don't know, meaningful, impactful, has something in there of girth, you know. Then I figured I'd kind of read through it, break it down for you guys. This is a rather girthy, spicy one, because this week at Bungie update has a lot of details about the new sandbox changes, about the new Go Fast update that they're hitting us with March 27th, the one that we've been talking about, right? That one. So I didn't expect them to give us this much information. So I'm gonna hit the main points here. So we got two people here talking in the this week at Bungie this time. So we've got Kevin Yanes and we've got Josh Hamrick. Okay, so big deal here between the two of them. They've given us a lot of information worth breaking down. So let's start. This might be, I don't know, this could be a long video. I don't know how. I'm gonna read through it, some of the highlights, and talk about it. But this is all kinds of massive changes to the game. Like, this is completely gonna shake up the way that we know and understand Destiny 2. So this is a big flippin' deal, all right? So, hey everyone, Kevin here from the Crucible team. I'm dropping by to share some details on the rest of our changes heading into the 114 update. As Derek mentioned in last week's TWAB, Iron Banner Rumble, Mayhem making their triumphant returns, D2, a few twists, blah, blah, blah. We know about 636, blah, blah, blah. We know about Mayhem, 90% fewer Nova bombs. They fixed the glitch, in other words. Rumble is 8 people instead of 6. Okay, cool. But then he also goes on and he says this. It was clear that the community felt there were 2 key areas for improvement with the Crucible. Time to kill, team shotting. Okay, so we set our sights on reworking the system, mechanics, and values to tackle those 2 areas. So does this mean you're changing the time to kill? Question mark. So basically, long story short, they said, we agree, right? I don't know where. We agree, right there. We agree. Those are important words. Hang on, think about that for a second. Anytime a developer says, we agree, you guys are right. That's a big deal. Because we have seen in the past, we hear you guys saying this, but our data shows this, so we don't think that you're right about it. We think there's more to it. That's not a good way to handle a situation. They handled it right this time by saying, we agree, right? We agree. Great. So they're going to address team shotting and time to kill. And this is what they say. So alongside all the great sandbox changes, we're setting our sights on making the Crucible faster, more dynamic, more action-packed, on the activity side. Whoa! That's what we need. That's what we want. So specifics. What's that going to look like? How's that going to actually change? So respawn timers have been reduced. You're going to respawn faster. You no longer lose your revive tokens on death in the competitive playlist, right? Countdown. When you're playing countdowns. That's interesting. Power ammo respawn. Basically, power ammo is going to come up more often. Okay, so more power ammo in the game. When you die, you drop your power ammo. You drop some of what you had left, right? You drop some power ammo. That brick goes onto the ground for anyone to grab, opponent, teammate, anyone. So it's up for grabs until it is either all used up or they said there's like a timer. So if the brick sits on the ground for too long, it'll just disappear, okay? And they played with some of the ammo economy of some of the power weapons. So here's a big change. Talking about the competitive playlist and Trials of Osiris. We've opted to remove the tracker from all competitive and trials game modes. No radar. No radar in the comp playlist or trials. The goal here is to encourage more flanking maneuvers and to reward people who execute those flanks well. So I don't know if this is the one change in this update that I'm like, maybe we'll see how this plays out. Because I seem to recall Spooky Trials in D1 was more of a negative experience than a positive one. So hopefully that plays out well. Hopefully their playtesting went well. Also, one thing that I would tell you is, I don't know where is it that they said this? I don't recall. Somewhere in here they said, we've been playtesting this and we've had some external playtesting. That's something that's easy to overlook. What that means is that they had to have let someone play on a test build of this update. I don't know who, but external testing means that other people were invited to play this and give feedback. So we have actually talked about that as a community. We'd love to see some external, people from outside of the office of Bungie get their hands on some of this stuff early and give their opinion, their feedback, so that what we get is, has the input from outside of the company, right? Outside of Bungie. So that's cool. Josh Hammer comes in here and talking about movement. He says all the glides for Warlock plus Catapult, Strafe Lift have been retuned and buffed to make them faster and more unique. The mobility stat range has been expanded to be completely retuned as well. In short, everyone gets faster and the high end is higher. So the movement cap, the speed cap, has been increased. So the maximum speed you can go is faster now. I don't know how faster, but it's faster. And everyone in general gets a blanket buff to their movement speed. They talk about super movement speed for Arc, Strider, Sentinel, and Striker being faster. They talk about the Arc Strider Super in particular. Your dodge animation is faster. Your attack animation is faster. The range of your attacks is extended. Shoulder charge changes have been reverted back to the way that they originally were. So you can use shoulder charge as more of a movement, a mobility thing, not just an offensive thing. Dawn Blade changes there. Sorry, I'm mirrored. That's why it's weird for me to do this. Dawn Blade changes. What? This is exciting. Okay. Reduced cost of throwing swords. So in general, you get one more sword throw per super. Cool. Super duration extended when the Everlasting Fire perk. When you get a kill, it extends the duration. That has been buffed. Remove all in-air accuracy penalties while Swift Strike is active. That's the ability in the Attunement of Sky that when you whoosh, slap somebody, whoosh, you get increased movement speed and reload speed. Now, while Swift Strike is active after you whoosh, slap somebody, now all in-air accuracy penalties are taken away. That's pretty freaking cool. Yeah. Reduce the Icarus Dash cooldown. Attunement of Sky basically getting a buff here. You can Icarus Dash more frequently. By the way, if my S's sound like sh instead of s, I apologize. I had a tooth yanked, and there's like a face hole up in here. It kind of makes it like I'm talking, talking like a kid with braces. I don't know. I hear it, and it annoys me. I'm sorry about that. Anyways, increased the grenade and melee energy from heat rises. Basically, it's a perk in the Attunement of Sky. When you get a kill while airborne, you get energy back into your cooldowns for your grenade and melee. So basically, you're getting more energy back for those airborne kills. This is exciting to me because I'm already having a ton of fun on Dawnblade. And the video I posted today with all that gameplay and the movement, it's gonna be like that on speed. I'm excited. Yes. Here's another thing I like: invisibility on dodge. Invisibility on dodge no longer breaks aim assist. Oh, thank you. Don't even try and lie about it. I've played Night Stalker. And it is such a crutch going invis to start your engagements and breaking your opponent's aim assist so that you get the first hit 9 out of 10 times, which is basically a guaranteed win in this game. Such a crutch. I've done it. I have done it. I posted a video of me doing it to people. I know it's true. Don't you ever try and lie to me about it. Aim assist breaking, gone. You get longer duration for your invisibility. You're going to be invisible longer. Cool. But it's not going to break aim assist anymore. So that is a good thing. But like it says here, you're going to be invisible longer. Supers recharge faster for everyone. Cool. Mods that reduce grenade melee and class ability cooldowns have been buffed to allow for up to 2 times faster cooldowns. So if you stack them all, you can basically cut your regeneration rate in half. Cool. We've buffed several weapon archetypes. Hand cannons, pulse rifles, snipers, shotguns, a few more specific perks as well. Key goal here is to make shotties, snipers, and fusions more prevalent in the game like they were in D1. Cool. Pulse rifles. Increased rate of fire for adaptive and high impact pulses. Basically, they shoot faster. Brought up the base damage, precision damage for the lightweight frame ones. You can just read these here. These aren't nothing crazy, but pulse rifles are getting a bit of a buff. Scout rifles getting increased damage for the high impact scouts. We don't know how much. We don't know if it's going to change the overall time to kill for scouts. Hand cannons. This is a big change for console players. Increase the precision multiplier for hand cannons, and increased hipfire accuracy on console. Increased ADS accuracy on console. They're just gonna hit more frequently. Cool. Hand cannons are gonna hit what we're pointing out more than they do now. I don't know how much more, but more. Good. This makes me excited because I actually really like using sidearms. Sidearms are dramatically underused in this game, so this is cool. Sidearms increase hipfire accuracy, ADS accuracy, magazine or inventory size, so you don't run out of ammo as frequently. I run out of ammo all the time with my Rattler. I do. Anytime I hit a 10 kill streak, I have to go on from there using nothing but a kinetic weapon because ammo just doesn't drop that frequently. It really doesn't, and you get to the bottom pretty quick. Added an ADS movement bonus. Cool. SMGs, more ammo. And set the optics to 1.3 times. Nothing really crazy here. Linear fusion rifle changes. More aim assist, more headshot damage, and less flinch. Cool. Shotguns. You can have more ammo in reserve, which I think is more of a PvE thing. Increased aim assist for Suros precision shotguns. Those are the slug shotties. I'm assuming that's what that means. The slug shotties. That's cool. I love the slug shotties. It's like all I use in my heavy slot right now are the slug shotties, like a chaperone. Snipers. Increase precision multiplier, aim assist up, and ammo up. You can hold more ammo. Again, more of a PvE thing. Because it used to be fun. We used to take down the bosses in, in the raid encounters in Destiny 1. Especially you think of King's Fall. Everyone stand here and shoot with a sniper at that thing, right? That's hard to do in D2 because you run out of ammo so fast. So hopefully we're going to get more ammo. Grenade launchers increase blast radius. I love using grenade launchers. You know that. Play the game is one of my favorite guns in the game. ARs, decreased range and aim assist for the Uriel's Gift archetype. Thank you. Oh, good freaking riddance. Honestly, they could have said right there. I know this is probably going to trigger some people. I don't care. They could have said right there, we got rid of Uriel's Gift, positive outlook, and the number. Maybe not the number, but Uriel's Gift, positive outlook. And I'd be like, okay. Doesn't phase me. I'd be okay with that. If they're like, this archetype's not working. No, but they're just going to try and bring it in line so that it doesn't just dramatically and consistently outperform everything at all ranges. Cool. So less aim assist and less range on the Uriel's archetypes. Excellent. Some PvE changes to specific perks. Dragonfly, a little bit of change there. More damage, bigger radius for the explosion. That's the Firefly perk, basically. Stronger visual effects. It looks cooler, which is actually important to me. I like when things look cool, I use them. It's one of the reasons I used my Firefly Yasmin in D1. It's because I liked the big boom when I shot someone in the face. It made me feel cool. I liked it. Timed payload, making that perk maybe actually have some utility. Explosive rounds, no big deal. So just some changes here. Invisibility. I'm not trying to read everything, or else this will be a 20-minute video. It might still be, I don't know. Invisibility. Night Stalkers, the day of reckoning is soon upon us. Our invisible exploits may have barely been seen, but they have most certainly been felt. In 114, our ability to ninja smoke out to avoid any and all incoming fire and or lightning is going to be reduced down to pure skill alone. Not that we'd ever admit to it being anything, but right. I like they slipped that in there. As one of only 2 items deemed nerf-worthy on the entire list of incoming sandbox changes, we as hunters shall deal with this as we deal with everything. We'll take it as a compliment and solid proof of our endless supply of talent, and we'll never ever let the Locks and Titans hear the end of it. So, there's like nothing being nerfed really in this update. Almost, it's like 99% buffs, but invisibility, Uriels, they're getting nerfed. Cool. Snipers. In the last update, I mentioned how a nasty bug has crept into our scopes and made it near impossible for us to correctly tune sniper flinch. We have good news. That fix has been implemented and those changes will go live. Planned for May. So that's not March. This is not the end. We're very excited to get this update into your hands, and we believe you're really going to enjoy the changes. We all know that these aren't the only changes we'll need to make to address feedback. It's just the first leg of a long journey. Yes, this is true. We hope this makes the game more fun for you all, and that it begins to bring back hero moments and make you feel a bit more like tiny gods. But we also hope you know that there's more to come, and this gets you excited to come along for the ride. On that final note, you'll find a video pulled from a 1.2.0 playtest. Show how sniper flinch changes. That looked like some good sniping, but did he actually take damage at all during that? Yeah, okay, so this very first kill, he gets hit. Watch this. Yeah, so he took a shot to his shield. You see it. So, anyways. Cool. Well, it was a rather girthy TWAB. So, big changes. I mean, the game's just going to play way different. And I'm very excited for it. I'm so excited to dive into this update and to play Crucible and to continue to stream it, continue to make content for it. You know, I've still been enjoying playing this game, and that's no lie. But if you tune into the streams, you know I'm just as frustrated as everyone else with particular mechanics. And the meta right now is so, it's just butts. It's absolute butts. So, especially on console. So, it'd be so good to shake it up because the game has such good bones. And I know that it can be a fantastic PvP shooter. And I'm excited to see it sort of actualize that potential. So, this is a great start. This is a great start. Let me know what you think. What are you thinking? High points, low points. Let me ask you this specifically. What's your favorite thing about the update? What's your biggest concern? Favorite thing, biggest concern. Okay? Let me know. Genuinely interested. Thanks for tuning in, guys, for the TWABB this week at Bungie Breakdown. And here's to the future. I'll catch you in the Crucible.